To open the controls panel, you need to use a Torx T20 screwdriver or a Torx T20 tip that you could use on a cordless drill. Disconnect the washer from the wall outlet. Set the timer on the beginning of a cycle and pull the knob to turn the timer on. Remove the 4 holding screws on top of the controls panel. And open the controls panel. Set your multimeter on the lower scale to read ohms and try it out to make sure that the meter works. When the two test probes are touching each other, the reading should be close to 0 ohms. And when they're not touching each other, the reading should be infinity. With the timer knob pulled out, take a reading between this terminal on the power cord and this terminal on the water level switch. The reading should be close to 0 ohms. If the reading is infinity, the timer is bad and you need to replace it. Let me show you how to replace the timer. Make a hook like this from a piece of coat hanger wire. Pull the knob out and turn it around like this. Use the wire hook to fish out the clip. Once you got it, pull it right out. Now you can pull out the knob. Before installing the knob, make sure that the clip is already on the knob like this. Put the knob on the timer shaft and push it in until it snaps in place. That was the way that you remove and install the knob. Now that you know how to remove the knob, go ahead and remove it. Use a small screwdriver like this to remove the dial. You will need a Torx T20 screwdriver or a tip on a cordless drill to remove the screws on top of the controls panel. After you remove the screws, open the controls panel. Disconnect the wire harness from the timer and then disconnect the ground wire from the timer motor. Remove the timer holding screw and then remove the timer. Set the new timer in place and screw in the holding screw. Connect the ground wire to the timer motor and connect the wire harness to the timer. Close the controls panel and screw in the holding screws. Install the timer dial. Make sure that it falls in place and then push it in. Make sure you put the clip on the knob before installing the knob. Put the knob on the timer shaft and push it in until it snaps in place. And that's it. That's the way that you replace the timer.